Welcome to the first video for my asynchronous classes of Calculus 1. So instead of having usual lectures over the course of the semester, I'm going to be recording these videos or using videos I've recorded in the past to be the lecture replacement. And so what you'll get is, instead of having a single 80-minute lecture, or I guess 2 80-minute lectures per week, you'll have a series of videos to watch, and the videos will be typically 5-10 minutes each if I'm doing my job at getting them in, sometimes a little bit shorter, sometimes a little bit longer. I try not to make them too long. These videos are designed for you to be able to watch at your own pace. It may be good for you to occasionally take breaks, pause, rewatch certain things, work out examples, think about them. Take advantage of the fact that this is an asynchronous course. Take advantage of the fact that you can watch these at your own pace. So to start off on things, we're going to be, the very first thing we want to do is talk about some function stuff, just to kind of review what are functions. And so functions, it's basically, it's relationship between variables, so that's what, loosely speaking, what is a function? Let's go to a formal definition here. What is a function? Function f is a rule that assigns each value x in some set D a unique value to denote f of x. The set D is the function's domain. The range is the set of all values of f of x as x varies over the entire domain. And then a few more definitions here about independent and dependent variable. The independent variable is the variable associated with the domain. Dependent variable is going to belong to the range. You know where the graph of a function is. By the way, sometimes I just abbreviate function fn. That's my abbreviation for a function. I'll use that quite a bit. The graph of a function f is a set of all points xy in the xy plane that satisfy y is equal to f of x. And then the argument of a function is the expression on which the function works. So let's just do some very quick examples here to make sure we understand what's going on. F of x is equal to x squared minus 2x. So the domain here is going to be all real numbers. We can put in any real number that we want to. Right now, the argument here is x. Right now, the argument here is x, but we can put in different arguments. So for example, f of negative 1 would be negative 1 squared minus 2 times negative 1. So that would be 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So once again here, this is the argument. I should say here, this is the independent variable. If we're thinking of this as equal to f of x is equal to y, in this case, y would be our dependent variable. If y is equal to x squared minus 2x, y depends on x. Y is the dependent variable. Let me also point out that we can plop in other things for the argument. So here I did f of negative 1. I put in a particular real number. I could put in a particular letter. F of t is t squared minus 2 times t. So using argument of t here, t squared minus 2 times t. I could make it be a function of x. F of x squared minus 1 is equal to, everywhere we see an x up here, we replace it with x squared minus 1. So x squared minus 1 squared minus 2 times x squared minus 1. This is f of x squared minus 1. You could simplify this, you could expand this if you wanted to. Okay, so that's maybe an introduction to what functions are. Let me pause the video, let me end the video here, and we'll pick up with some more definitions and more examples of this.